Hello, hello, hello. Autoimmune Prepper here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time viewing my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. When you do hit the subscription button, make sure you also hit the notification bell. That way you are notified when I put out new videos. And before I get started, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. From what I'm learning, it helps with the YouTube algorithm. And plus, I'd like to see thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And also share the video if you think the content is worthy of being shared. You think someone could utilize the information that I'm giving, then please, by all means, share it. Now, for starters, what I want to say is I look a little different, right? You see this eyeliner? Yeah. I'm letting my daughter practice putting makeup on my face. And so she was trying to do wing eyeliner on my face. So anyway, she's 14, so she's getting started. Anyway, so in this video, what I wanted to do was talk about getting started with prepping. Hold on, Prince is signaling me. I think he needs to go to the restroom. Give me a second. Okay, so what I was saying was, so just to quote this famous quote, you don't have to be great to get started. However, you do have to start in order to become great. Now, I heard that from Les Brown. He's a motivational speaker. And I believe it came from Zig Ziglar, who was also a motivational speaker. So anyway, with respect to prepping, you have to start at some point if you haven't already started. Well, let me correct that. You should start. You should want to start. There are tons of videos out there about prepping, the reasons why we prep, and it's just recycled information. So you hear it over and over and over again, and we're going to keep putting these videos out over and over and over again until a light bulb comes on for some of you to prep and to start somewhere. And especially with today's climate, we also have to develop new skills. Now, you have your original skill set, and you also always want to be on a learning path. You always want to be learning new things. So let's say, for instance, and I have my notes here because I have to jot stuff down because I don't want to forget any pieces of information that I want to share with you. It's kind of like, when you go to the grocery store and you don't write down a list of things you need to buy, and you just go in there and you grab everything except really what it was you went to the store to get in the first place. Because you get in the store and you start seeing all kind of other stuff, and everything else goes in the basket, and then when you get home, you putting this stuff up and you realize you didn't get anything that you were supposed to get, or mainly anything. You might have got a couple of things, but you didn't have that list, so you forgot some of the stuff that you were supposed to get. So I wrote down some stuff that I want to make sure I remember to share. So back to talking about skills and developing new skills. So let's take me, for instance. So just a little background about me and my skill set and the things I had chosen to learn about are, I hold a realtor's license. I'm a notary. I'm a loan signing agent. I have a certificate for something called a Supervised Visitation Monitor. What is a Supervised Visitation Monitor? Well, you have a custodial parent and a non-custodial parent. They don't get along. The non-custodial parent wants to see not only that they not get along, but the custodial parent could have gotten in trouble at some point. I mean, the non-custodial parent could have gotten in trouble at some point, and they need a monitor to supervise visitations with the children, which would be a third-party neutral person, which would be me. I would go to the visits. We would make an arrangement for a place to meet, and the non-custodial parent would visit with the child, and I would be in close proximity with, where I can hear and I can see what's going on with the visitation. So anyway, I hold a certificate for that. I also took training and sat in as a mediator for troubled youth. So where you have the offending youth and the person that they committed the offense, or the business or organization that they committed the offense against. So this program, instead of children having to go to juvenile hall or kids jail, they would go through a mediation process and come to an agreement on restitution, depending on, what they did. So I was a mediator doing that. I also did home staging and interior design for homes. So I wore many hats, or I have many talents, and make sure I don't forget anything. Yeah. So my primary profession was a financial aid advisor. So I worked in colleges in the financial aid department, helping students complete their FAFSAs for financial aid. So that was my primary source years and years and years ago. So as time has went on, I have evolved into different arenas, and I loved all of them. I liked all of them. So now, in today's climate, things are changing, and I have to get new skills. So my new skills in today's climate, and I've shared this in other videos, I need to learn how to can food. I've done vacuum sealing of dry goods. I'm learning to garden. I've done videos showing you my raised garden beds. So those are new skills that I'm learning, along with prepping. I haven't always been a prepper. I started this around the time when hit the fan, came on the scene in March of 2020. So ever since then, I have been on a quest to get my prepping skills together. And prepping, that's a skill in itself, because you have to know what your family eats. You have to know what you're buying. You have to know the expiration dates. You have to know if this particular food is for long-term storage, short-term storage. Is it going in your rotating pantry? So all of those things. You have water, ways to filter your water. So a lot goes with prepping. However, it's not overwhelming if you take your time and you get started, and you start in one area and then you just work your way through the other areas. So it's a skill. So it's a skill set. And so I just want to put out there that, times are changing. Things are a little rocky for a lot of people. And you want to get started with learning how to do some new things. If you're already an avid prepper, or if that was your way of life, then, that's excellent. But for those who are new to this whole, prepping thing, and I think some people just don't like the word prepping for some reason. So you could just call it, changing your way of life. Buying a couple of extra canned goods when you're going shopping, figuring out alternative foods that your family likes. And so, doing YouTube videos for me, that's a new skill. It's something I have never done this. So doing videos is something new, because from my mouth to your ears, I've let you know, excuse me, it's a little gnat flying around, why I prep. I've shared some of my preps before. I share, ways that I shop, convenient ways to shop. I share good ideas on products that I think are valuable to you while you're doing your prepping. And let's see. Oh, and also on my journey to learning new things, I enrolled in a class because I want to learn about the different herbs and essential oils and how to combine certain things that are good for your body. And when I learn these things, then I can share them with you. So that's something else that's on my plate that I am working towards, as well as taking a course or learning and getting knowledge on crypto. Because the other thing that I think is important is that we learn how to diversify our funds. You have your cash, you have your regular coin, like your quarters, nickels, dimes, and then you have precious metals. Get a few pieces of precious metals, some silver, and learn how to do the other alternative, have other alternative monies. So those are the things that I've put on my list of things to do as my skills, as I'm learning new skills and my skill sets are changing, or I'm enhancing my skills. So I just wanted to come on here and share that piece of information with you, and to, let you know again, develop some new skills and get started today. Don't wait. It's getting pretty tough out there. A lot of people, heads are in the sand, and, they're not paying attention. They think, everything is everything. This is not a doom and gloom video. It's actually a way that, I think we all should live our lives anyway. Paying attention and just preparing, having yourself in a position where you're ready for just about, anything. Now, can we prepare for everything or anything? No, but we can do the best that we can in case something happens. You got a little bit of something than a whole lot of nothing. So that is what I wanted to share with you. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Monday. I have to get out here and go run some errands, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, give the video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and don't forget to wake up every day and start it with an attitude of gratitude. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.